may explanation siya kung paano, saan nanggaling yung inspiration ng logo. Yan, night light. Ang paborito kong design niya rito is ano ito eh. Ito ang ganda rin, Candles by Wine. Ito, Golden Strands Noodles. So, ayan. Diba mukha siya ano? When we say golden kasi, it refers to parang, so pwede rin mong sabihin ng mga king or queen. Diba? So, para siya, parang corona ang dating niya. So, yan, na-amaze lang ako sa kung paano niya yun, paano niya yun ginawa. Orange gear. So, mukha nga siyang gear. And then, sa taas, diba? So, ang creative lang niya talaga. Hindi lahat ng mga ginawa niya sa display dito. Okay, hindi lahat. Katulad yun, sa client ko, hindi niya yung display dito. Ito, yung Space Candy. So, di ba yung parang wrapper ng candy?
Opo.
Tapos, ginawa niyang parang satellite.
Opo.
Diba? So, ang kulang talaga. Ngayon,
hindi po ako yung gagawa ng logo niyo. Wait, hinihintay ko lang, sinabihan ko na. Bali, yun pong baby girl ko actually. I just hope na ma-serve din kayo ng maayos ng anak ko.
Well, ate, paano ba naman hindi ako magtitiwala everyone in the tribe knows kung gaano kagaling yun.
Sabay-sabay. At saka training din sa kanya. Plus, yun nga, sabi ko nga, we are building your credibility. So, hingi tayo ng
So, Marvin, Ben, yan lang, FYI, ang mga kliyente lang naman niya is mga taga-tribe. At syempre, mga kliyente ng mga, Melvin, tribe is a community of freelancers, mga marketers. So, yun.
Sanay na kasi namin sila. Actually, they are 3. So, homeschool sila. They never went. Yung panganay ko lang yung nag-school talaga na regular.
So,
and
ito
then,
si Fiona pala. So, i-admit ko na siya.
Ayan pala, oo.
Ang mag-alala si Fiona, but hindi pa siya nakapasok.
Yan. Say hello, Fiona, to your tita and tito. Nakamute ka yata.
Ako, hindi ka namin marinig, be.
Wala. Yan.
Okay,
ang lakas-lakas ng boses ng nanay mo, tapos ikaw ang hina.
Hello.
Yun.
Okay, so hi Fiona. We're so excited with this meeting to meet you. So yan, intro ko si Melvin. Si Melvin, siya yung owner ng Johnson Metal Bed Frame. So, si Ben, siya yung aming social media manager. So, siya yung nag-assist. Siya yung bahala sa mga content sa Facebook, sa Instagram. And then Marvin, he will be our Facebook ad strategist and sa chatbot trend, managing yung, of course, building yung initial or basic ng customer service natin sa Facebook page. And then ako yung online business manager ng team. So making sure na nagtutugma-tugma tayo in achieving one goal. So yun, Fiona, we would really want your help to create, we already actually have our logo. May logo na before. And what we want is to have it improved. We know kung ano yung mga una mong information na kailangan makuha. And of course, we're more than happy to provide you what you need.
Okay. Mag-start na po ako?
Yes, please.
Yeah, please.
So, ano po yung business or company name muna?
So, yung company name is Johnson Metal Bed Frame.
I'm guessing they provide metal bed frames.
Yes.
Okay. So, is that all they offer as of right now?
Well, Melvin also has the main company actually is Johnson Metal Craft. So Johnson Metal Craft, it offers furniture, steel metal products. So ayan yung mga beds, tables, chairs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the one we're going to focus on.
Yes.
So I'm going to update the current logo they have.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Can we see the current logo?
I can send you the original file, but for now, here's what I have ready.
Okay. So Is it just one? You just want one logo for now?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. So could you like describe your target audience, like who you want this business targeted towards?
Fiona, our target, what we are offering kasi is quality metal bed frames, and compared to the regular bed frames na makikita natin sa market, which are more affordable, mas higher pricing talaga yung yung in-offer naming beds. So we are targeting yung people who are willing to invest as long as there's quality in the product. So ito yung mga tao na nakatira sa mga condominiums, yung mga nakatira sa mga subdivisions.
So would you say you want to like modernize the logo?
Yes, yes.
Make it more high quality and high premium.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Would you say like luxury or more like industrial? So not like luxury, not to that point.
Then what would you suggest?
Yeah, because we're also eyeing business to business target audience. So it's more of maybe an industrial one, but
Okay.
of course we want also to share this we want to target also those who are, you know, B and C market, those who can really spend.
Okay. So high quality at a good price to
Yes,
those who are willing to pay for good
Mhm.
quality stuff.
exactly.
Okay. So would you say you want it to be more mature or more like youthful and bright, one would say? So more like on the mature side or more targeted towards younger people? Maybe just like everyone in general. So like those who are moving out for the first time and living on their own.
Correct. Parang ganun.
Or the ones who are already having their first houses, yung mga nasa, let's say, mga 25 to 35, the yung mga young
Young
professionals na.
professional.
Exactly,
Correct.
the young professionals na.
Yung mga young professionals.
And sila kasi ngayon yung yung willing to invest eh.
Correct.
Diba? Sila yung willing to invest sa ngayon. It can also be, ang maganda rin kasi sa mga young professionals is dahil kumikita na sila, they want to provide the best for their families.
And also because nowadays, because na everybody are working from home, so they are willing to spend a lot of time improving their home environment.
Exactly.
So sometimes the issue yung kung magkano yung bibilhin nila, as long as yun na quality. So take note na lang yun, Fiona, young professionals and then mga millennials.
Young professionals, kasi sila na yung yung ambitious for their own condo living, ganyan, and also for their families.
Correct.
So why are you deciding to change your logo in the first place? Is it because you feel it's a bit like outdated, like something like that, or it's just because you just feel like you need something new as of right now?
Ben, please answer.
Yeah, both ways, because we want to really you know, retarget our audience and we want to inform them of what we have. The update, yes, definitely, because there are certain colors that we want to communicate that has really like good value of our product. It's outdated a bit because we've seen like recent releases of logos and it's really clean, and you can really see clearly what it wants, its branding. So yes, we want to recreate the logo because we want to retarget the audience.
So you want it so that if someone looks at your logo, they know exactly what you're selling, what you're offering, and what your
Exactly.
values are.
Exactly. So that's the main challenge with the current logo. Now, if you're going to take a look, the photo here is welder.
Yeah.
So without you reading the small name metal bed frame, you wouldn't have an idea that this company is actually selling bed frames.
Okay.
So what we want is that as soon as they see the logo, they would have the feeling of gusto kong matulog ah.
So do you want it to be more of a like a literal sense? Like if someone looks at the logo, they know exactly what it is, or do you want them to like for it to be more like abstract, for people to like think about it more so it stays in their head? If it's literal, it's more people will see it and they know what it is. But if it's like abstract, it stays in their brain, in their mind longer. So there's like that. What? So would you like it to be more literal or more abstract? Because that's one you have to kind of choose between those two. So I have an idea.
What's the advantage of the first option, Fiona?
For it
Kasi
to be
parang
more
gusto ko yung
literal.
gusto ko yung second option na it stays on their mind. Tapos, it's a great
Well,
impression. Ano yung advantage of the first one na literal na makikita nila?
If it's more literal, I guess like people see it and they know what you're selling. Because there's some brands, let's say like Pepsi, their brand just has nothing to do with sodas, but they built their marketing so well that people just know they sell sodas. But there's also other brands that I can't really think of any right now, but their logos are more literal. So even if someone doesn't know who they are, they know what they're selling. So that could be something that could be the advantage of having a more literal a logo show more of a literal sense, because they know what you're selling and you can start easier. So people know what you're selling without, even if you don't have a proper like marketing or branding yet.
Mhm.
So that could be the advantage of having a more literal logo.
All right.
The abstract one, well, again, like I said, it stays in people's minds for longer. If they think about it, think like, oh, there's a hidden message in there. There's something about it that makes it more different. And that's also a thing. It makes it stand out from the competition in the industry, because like, oh, they really thought about this well. They thought like they like interpret it differently. So that's an advantage of having a more abstract logo. But we can also kind of like find a middle ground between both of them if you can't choose one or the other directly.
All right. Well then, Melvin, of course you're the owner. Which one would you prefer?
Akin po, mas prefer ko po yung literal, yung walang tingin mo, walang alam mo na.
Mhm.
Since ang focus po natin is kukuha tayo ng bagong market, magpapakilala pa lang. Pwede po siguro yung second option if ever talagang tayo is tumatak sa tao. Ano man po ang gawin natin sa logo, same pa rin.
Mhm. All right.
So-
So Fiona, would it be possible that you can show us at least two versions? One is the middle ground, and then the other one is the more literal type of logo.
I tend to actually make 3 different types, but
Awesome. Sige.
so you can like choose between those 3, and then once you chose one, we can start revising that one. So it just saves time for everyone else involved.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
So like now, is there any like company slogan or like anything you want to include in the logo itself? Because the name is Johnson Metal Bed Frame, but is there?
Hello, ma'am. Sorry naman. Na-amaze talaga ako kay Fiona. Ma'am, kaya mo ba yung gano'n?
Grabe, may gulay. Ang galing-galing ng bata. Diyos ko po. Paturo nga.
Ang galing. Wala ko madami.
Feel ko may ano na siya. Sobrang dami niya na sigurong nagawa na alam niya na yung
Kasi,
tatanong.
sobra. Mas marami pa siyang naging kliyente.
Galing-galing. Diyos ko po.
Ay, team, so antayin lang natin sila. So, una sa lahat, grabe na impress talaga ako kay Fiona.
Grabe, ang galing-galing.
Parang sarap naman sa ganun na anak, yung parang
Ang galing
grabe.
Hindi nga nagtatagalog si ate eh.
Oo nga, mother.
Oo nga,
Aral
pero
na, last ako.
nandito po sila sa Pilipinas.
Homeschooled. Homeschooled sila.
Ang galing.
Oo. Here's Fiona.
Ang galing.
Hello, Fiona. Sorry about that. Ayan,
Okay.
sorry naman. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Alright, nandito na si Ate Marilyn.
Okay lang.
I forgot to remind everyone. Medyo na-amaze lang ako kay Fiona kasi.
Pasensya na po, maraming tanong yung
No.
baby ko kasi kumbaga gusto niya rin matanong po talaga kasi para at least maayos natin, di ba?
Mm-mm.
Kung ano talaga yung gusto ninyo, para at least makasave din tayo ng time kung ano talaga yung gusto ninyo.
Of course, of course.
Ganun naman yung purpose para at least kung para at least maano naman si Sir Melvin sa sa pinapagawa niya, matulungan natin ng maayos.
Maraming salamat
Let's
po.
make this business prosperous.
Yes.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Okay, so Fiona, going back to continue. So again, as you have mentioned, let's have 3 versions.
Yeah.
And then from there, we can decide later on kung ano yung magiging revisions.
Do you still have questions, Fiona?
The company slogan, I was asking if there was like anything else you want to add to the logo besides the main name, because sometimes some companies like to add some like extra slogan. So
Tagline.
Tagline.
tagline there.
Okay po ba yun natin yung tagline po? No?
Oo, tagline. Kanina, habang laro na sa utak ko, for example, ako, kunyari, quality bed frame for your convenience. Fiona,
Quality over quantity po.
oo.
Napaka naman.
Fiona, would it be okay kung when it comes to tagline kasi hindi pa kami well,
It's
we
actually
have
just
here
optional. It's not actually necessary. It's just an option. I just asked if there was one.
So,
Okay.
any more questions, Fiona?
So I'm remembering the old logo. I remembered I saw mostly black and white and like gray, plus a splash of yellow. Is that the colors you want to keep, or do you want to like add more, or just change them all together? Just an idea.
What would you suggest? Well, Melvin, I'll ask, of course, you. Pero Ben, I would want to hear from you. Because you're helping us out with the branding. What would you suggest?
I think you can do whatever you think is perceived, that would give us more value for the logo.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So it's up to you, Fiona, how you're going to
All right.
Ako naman,
mix up the color.
what I'm also thinking is if we are going to target young professionals, then it should be colors na they would
Resonate with
seeing,
it.
fresh. Although sa Facebook page namin, we are already using the colors of gray. So not really hardcore na black.
Okay.
So it's have a look at,
So that's all for like the actual logo itself, but I feel like I should also inform you of like my timeline and how long it takes for me to actually offer the logo itself.
Sure.
So how I usually do it is I make 3 logos, first in black and white. So you don't have to worry about the colors first, and you can just see the logo as it is. And then after you've chosen one, we can start working with the colors and revising it. For me, it takes around 1 to 2 weeks to create all 3 draft logos. Is that fine with you guys?
1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah. Or it's like any rush.
Well, would it be possible 1 week?
I could do it in 1 week.
I
could try.
Okay, sige. Let's try it. But if not, then 1 to 2 weeks is fine. It's just that we are going to run our Facebook ads this week, so we would love to present the logo. I mean, it would be ideal if the logo is already the new one, but I don't think that it will be a hindrance if we're going to run. I mean, we can update the page later on.
Okay, so maybe like the finalized logo 2 weeks from now, after all the revisions.
All right, sure. So so it means depende sa sa magiging revisions natin from her original designs.
Yeah. Okay. And speaking of revisions, I usually do 3 revisions, like three big revisions. But like small revisions, those are fine. Those don't bother me that much. But 3 revisions are usually how much I do. 3 main revisions, just so you know. And now, budget. Is there like a budget that you guys have in mind? Like how much you're willing to pay for this logo?
Ako yung manager, no, Tita Jo.
As per the manager.
Fiona, kasi Tita Jo and I talked already about that. Kasi before, we did some logo, di ba? Yung sa UAE. Remember that, Jo, yung first?
The Arab Music Academy.
Yeah, correct. So, since sabi ko nga, you are the first one who gave Fiona the opportunity. So, we just have, yun nga, Fiona, the same lang nung, yung first, natin sa kanya. We will just talk about it later na lang.
Okay.
Then we will go back to Tita Joy. And then if they are agree with the price, then we will proceed with the...
Yeah, we can negotiate further if there's a need.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I really have to ask for the logo. I can start working on it as soon as possible, and I'll send you the first drafts. Where do you want me to send the drafts, by the way? Like on Messenger or like email? Any preferred?
I think email. Email is much better, so at least we cannot compromise yung quality.
Okay.
Email addresses namin, naming apat.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, that's it.
So that's it, Fiona.
Yeah,
okay.
I can start work on it, and I'll send it to you as soon as I can.
And then,
yeah.
have you got the link na sa Were you able to see the link of the Facebook page? Awesome. Okay, so
yeah, Fiona, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you include submarks if ever, or
yeah, I also include submarks. I include primary, secondary, like icons and all that. Yeah, all of those are included.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Melvin, any questions?
Yeah, just in case. Just in case you have any questions, just communicate with Tita Joy, and then Tita Joy will be the one telling us what to do. Basta, I am so happy na we meet all of you. Akala ko kasi meeting lang with but yun nga, so
well,
thank you,
it's good
Tita
to have
Joy.
the team. It's good to have the team talaga included, especially branding. Ben is working on it. And
so, Fiona, that's it? Everything is okay?
Yeah, for me, that's it.
So yun po. So nice meeting you all. We will just get back to you as soon as Fiona's done with the logo. Yung mga initials niya. And then Tita Joy will just update you na lang with that. So hindi na po kami sasali sa meeting ninyo. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank
you po. Nice meeting you all. Tita
excited
Joy.
na
Meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.